Hello friend, today in this video we shall discuss about ODF Plus strategies, right? So this Swachh Bharat missions, it was launched by the Jal Shakti, Minister of Jal Shakti, Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation, Government of India is looking after the project, right? So it was in the 2nd October 2014, Swachh Bharat mission was launched, right? Aimed to achieve the clean and open defecation free India by 2nd October 2019. This was the 5 years plan strategies with the two main components: Swachh Bharat mission Gramin in the rural India and Swachh Bharat mission urbans. So when the first Swachh Bharat mission was launched, it has a two component, one in the urbans and one in the rural, right? So the Swachh Bharat mission was launched on the 2nd October 2014 by the Prime Minister Modi toward the eradication, the practice of open defecation across the country. The rural component of the mission, Swachh Bharat mission Gramin, has since demonstrated unprecedentedly progress, right? As on September 2019, all India and the Union Territory has reported their rural areas open defecation free ahead of the target deadline of 2nd October 2019. So this was the target of the 2nd October 2019. But before the 2nd October 2019, in the 150th anniversary of the Mahatma Gandhi birthday, the India achieved the ODF in all the rural places. So India is committed to sustaining ODF status, having achieving it under the SBM Gramin over the last 5 years. It was in the 2014 to 2019 I'm talking about. So Gramin over the last 5 years going toward the challenging is up to scale up ODF to ODF Plus. So since the ODF has been achieved, the ODF Plus has been targeted for the period of 10 years. But the first target was to achieve ODF Plus in 2019 to 2024. So to achieve the ODF Plus target, the following 5 parameters are important. First is toilet for all, that is ODF sustainability. Solid waste management, it is under the biodegradable waste management and non-biodegradable waste management, where the plastic waste management is also undertaken. Liquid waste management. In this liquid waste management is very important for the grey water management and black water management and fecal sludge management. These has to be the parameters to achieve the ODF Plus village. Copper ton. This is also very important, galvanizing organic bioagro resources. And most importantly, information, education and communication, IEC, and behavior change communication, PCC. This has to be inculcated in the ODF Plus objective. So these are some of the important objectives. So this ODF Plus objective, toilet for all, ODF sustainability is very important. If you see the community toilet and the toilet of the one families, you can see. So in this ODF Plus, covering newly emerging household with individual household literants, right? All households that may have been lifted behind with IHHS. So in the first SPM 1, and if any household or in the village, if any household has been left in the SPM 1 or new emerging household, that has to be covered in this SPM 2. Construction of community sanitary complex in the, that is a CSC, community sanitary complex in all the villages, that is in Gram Panchayat, has to be covered in this scheme. Right? Or not only that, it melts tourist place, religious place, or schools, colleges, school Anganwadi centers in the villages. All this Gram Panchayat has to be covered with community sanitary complex with the sustainability use. So this solid waste management we will be discussing in the more details in upcoming video. So the concept of this video is to give a brief idea the parameters of waste management, parameter of SPM ODF Plus, right? So If you see this slide, a city or the ward can be notified, declared as ODF city or ODF ward if any of the point there not a single person is found notification in the open, right? So it was under the 2019, under phase 1, 99% of the city become ODF in December 2009. Not only the ODF, not only the rural India, but most of the city, ward, colonies has been declared as ODF in December 2019. The achievement so far as per the Ministry, right? So this is the data, you can just go through it. So this ODF plus, the city can be, this ODF plus can be in both the cities and the towns. So we will be talking about mostly in the rural India. So ODF plus is in the cities, right? So ODF 2, ODF plus and ODF plus. So this is very important since you all know the ODF, it is rural India. So we are talking about the ODF plus in a rural India, not in the cities. Water Plus is one portal that has been launched in 2019 August, right? Water Plus was announced in August 2019. It aimed to sustain toilet by treating and reuse of toilet. It mostly talk about in the reference to the cities and towns, right? So it contribute to the government focus on water conservation and reuse under the Jal Shakti Abhiyan. So this project has been undertaken by the Minister of Jal Shakti, but in rural India this could not be achieved, but still the government is looking after, and a lot of achievement is going on in across the India. So this slide is very important. In rural India, when you talk about the rural Indias, right? Since 2009, SBM1 has declared all the village is ODF, right? But when the ODF plus village is to be considered, in order to give a village as ODF plus, we have the following are the parameters. All households in the village have access to a functional toilet facilities. That is one importance we have to look. All schools, Anganwadi centers, Panchayat in the village have to access to a functional toilet with separate toilet for male and female. So this is very important. Even if the community sanitary complex is constructed in the village, in the community panchayat or community halls, the separate male and female toilet has to be constructed, right? All public places in the village are observed visually clean, right? The village need to have a very clean with minimal litter and minimal stagnant wastewater, and no plastic waste dump can be found in the village. Even if the toilet is functional toilet and all the community has access with the sustainability of the toilet, if the plastic dumping can be seen in the village cannot be called as ODF plus. So these parameters also very important. At least 80% of the household and all schools, Anganwadis, Panchayat have arrangement for managing biodegradable waste. The biodegradable waste is nothing but the waste material which can be broken down by the action of microorganisms. Example like the kitchen waste, these are the biodegradable waste, right? So they have to be well managing, right? At least 80% of the households or school, Anganwadi center, Panchayat hall are arrangement of the managing liquid waste. So liquid waste has to be very important. The village should have the plastic segregation and collection system. Even though it is not purely scientifically with a large amount of cost product machine, the village community need to have a plastic segregation and collection systems in the village in order to make a visually clean village, right? A village should prominently display at least of 5 open defecation free IEC messages through wall paintings in the billboard, etc. So these are the some of the parameters that require the village to be declared as a ODF plus in this Sbmg 2, right? So these are some important topics I would like to convey to this video. Thank you everyone for watching Have a nice day.